Market upheavals due to COVID-19 have egg producers scrambling to cut production. Mikkel Pates visited a large family-run egg operation in western Minnesota to see how they're coping with a huge drop in demand.
We ship about 3.5 rows a day, 25,000 to 30,000 dozen a day.
Jonah Bear and his family have been in the egg business for decades, and he says COVID-19 has set off a chain of events that will likely lead to a long-term reduction in production.
This isn't a product that we can just stick it in a grain bin and hold it for 6 months or a year and wait for the market to go up. These eggs have to be sold within 3 days of being laid.
Bear and two of his sons have 450,000 laying hens producing 8 to 9 million dozen eggs a year. 70% go into cartons and 30% go into liquid form for food service use.
Those 30% had the doors slammed on them. We don't need it. We don't need it. We don't need it. All of a sudden, that 30% came and shifted over to the shell market and flooded the market.
Initially, consumers rushed to hoard eggs, and that drove prices up for a couple of weeks. But that quickly dropped back down along with demand.
This is a flat of eggs, and it costs $1.25 to produce.
What are you getting for them these days?
About 30 cents.
Some of those eggs did get dumped. Literally, tankers down the drain.
Bear says that they've cut egg production by about a third by cutting protein in the feed and by cutting time when lights are on. They're also shipping some chickens to slaughter ahead of schedule. Jonah's wife and business partner Alicia says farming is stressful enough without extra pressures like threats to human or animal health. In 2015, nearby relatives had to euthanize a flock because of avian influenza.
That was very stressful. You always want to make sure that the money's coming in and the bills can be paid.
In addition, Bear family members are in the hog business, and Jonah says if more plants close down, some could be euthanizing pigs. Yet they remain optimistic.
This too shall pass. I think there is a future, yes. People got to eat.
So while the COVID crisis created a temporary uptick in prices, the long-term picture is unknown. For AgWeek, this is Mikkel Pates at Lake Park, Minnesota.
Bear says he expects the barn will stay empty until July or August.